Hello everyone, and welcome back to Occult Perspectives. So in this YouTube video, I just wanted to do a shout out to various YouTube channels that I have found value from, that I have learned things from, and that I recommend that each of you, depending on what your interests are in the field of spirituality, you might want to go and check them out, depending on what spiritual tradition or path it is that you follow. So I've got a list of a lot of YouTube channels here. I'm just going to go through them as quick as I can and just kind of explain what each one's about. So Universal Mastery, of course, make sure you check out Jeremiah over there. He definitely has one of the most in-depth YouTube channels that's out there, in my opinion. So make sure you go and check him out. Magic and Music. Magic and Music has various meditation therapy, different sounds and different frequencies that are really good for meditation. There's even like LBRP tones. There's tones for connecting with different angels, different deities. So make sure you go and check out Magic and Music. I actually have them as a featured YouTube channel. If you go to the bottom of my YouTube channel page, you'll find Magic and Music at the bottom. And make sure that you spell it M-A-G-I-C-K. Magic and Music. Transforming Obsidian, make sure you go and check her out. That is Michaela. That is Jeremiah's girlfriend over at Universal Mastery. I think her channel's a bit newer, but very valuable content on there, especially for more of the quote-unquote left-hand path, or more of the darker archetypal energies. She teaches a lot about that sort of thing. Freighter RC Hermetic podcast. He covers lots of different things. He talks a lot about Enochian magic on his channel. He has really good guests on there. He's even had Damien Eccles on there, and many other valuable people to learn from. So many people in various magical traditions. So he has great information. Make sure you check out Freighter RC Hermetic podcast. Donovan Maracal, I don't know if I'm saying that right. It's D-O-N-O-V-A-N, and then M-A-R-E apostrophe C-H-A-L. And he's more light worker oriented, but I do recommend his channel. He has very healing videos, and he kind of does this Reiki type thing with his hands as you're watching the videos, and it has a very calming effect. So I recommend going and checking him out. Curtis Joseph, he has some of the deepest esoteric information out there. Make sure you go and check him out, especially when it comes to the darker aspects of esotericism, the deeper aspects. Yeah, Curtis is an expert. Go and check him out, and he's actually an author. He actually has some really good books. So Curtis Joseph, Curtis with a K. Mind and Magic, Freighter Xavier over at Mind and Magic. That was one of the first YouTube channels I actually really started watching and learning a lot of this type of information from. So it's a good beginner place to go, I think, if you're just getting into magic or spirituality. So go and check him out. Spectre Ball, S-P-E-K-T-O-R-B-A-A-L. His channel is really cool. He has some information, especially, more leaning towards the left-hand path stuff, the Qliphoth and all that. Another channel is LVX Magic, a dot after each letter, LVX, and then Magic, M-A-G-I-C-K, of course. And you'll know that it's the right channel because there's a blue butterfly logo. And she does tarot readings. So she's into tarot cards, talks about the symbology of the tarot cards, and talks about other symbolism as well. A really good sister, so make sure you go and check her out as well. The Cosmic Observer, Nick over at the Cosmic Observer. He has some really good content over there. He gets real deep into spiritual development as well, so make sure you go and check him out. Really good footage. Travis Magus, or Travis Magus. Travis, Travis, and then Magus. He has a really good channel. He's been around for a while. He's kind of one of the professionals in the field at this point. So definitely recommend you go and check out Travis's channel. Damien Eccles, of course, most of you know Damien by this point. I learned about Damien through the Midnight Gospel series on Netflix. I think it's the second episode in that series where Duncan Trussell interviews him. So, of course, go and check out Damien Eccles. He's going to give you a lot of insight if you're into any of this type of information. Morgue Official channel, so Morgue Official. Morgue Official has some really interesting viewpoints on a lot of esoteric, topics and things when it comes to fallen angels, when it comes to Satan, a lot of these different ideas and concepts. So make sure you go and check them out. Cyber Witch. She is more left-hand path oriented, more about demonolatry and all of those things, but she's really good at what she does. She's very professional. She has a really big channel, and she has a clientele that she works with, so definitely go and check out Cyber Witch YouTube channel. She's going to give you a lot of information that I don't have on my channel, so good stuff. Spirit Verse, I think it's Spirit Verse now, but they used to be called Spirit Science. That was one of the first spiritual channels I ever discovered, so definitely recommend checking out Spirit Science. It's a really great place to start. It's a good place to start with like younger folks too that are into this stuff, because it has fun animations and stuff. And Patch, I think Patch is the main character of Spirit Science, so go and check that out. Simply Velka, Velca, is a really good tarot card reader, so make sure you go and check them out. I recommend their channel. Alex Collier, Collier, he has a lot of good information on starseeds and things of that nature, so make sure you go and check him out. Jordan Maxwell is a classic. If you haven't heard of Jordan Maxwell, make sure you go and check him out. He's been around for quite a while. I learned about him, or first heard his voice when I watched the Zeitgeist documentary. Foolish Fish YouTube channel. He mostly reviews like different magical books. He has a really good video called the LBRP Heresy, though. I recommend you check that video out. It talks about switching up the elemental directions in the Lesser Ritual of the Pentagram, which is actually something I'm going to talk about in a soon-to-come video. I have a couple of videos I want to do. I want to do a video on sigils, particularly angelic sigils, but we'll talk about sigils in general. The symbolism of Batman, I do want to talk about that. Cover some Egyptian Freemasonry and Cagliostro system. And then a video on how to do the Lesser Invoking Ritual of the Pentagram and what the difference is between that and the Banishing. Lara Lark, Lara, and then Lark, Heals, Lara Lark Heals. She has really cool sound therapy videos, so like healing, energetic healing, things of that nature. Agrippa's Diary, that's a very like intellectual and philosophical YouTube channel. I highly recommend that for anybody who's into any form of esotericism and like scholarly. It's a very scholarly inclined channel, I guess I'll say. Legion of Lilith is a really good YouTube channel if you're into more left-hand path oriented stuff. Same with Anima Nora. I think that's how you say her name. If I'm mistaken, I apologize. She always has really unique interviews and really good content. Yogi Raj Satguranth, Siddhnatha. I don't know how you say his whole name, but if you type in on YouTube Yogi Raj, which is Yogira. So if you type that in, he should pop up. He's a really profound spiritual teacher. He's one of those teachers that, as you're watching his video, you know, it's like he's staring into your soul. It's like he can see you in the future from the time that he's recording the video. So I highly recommend him. He's a good teacher. Gigi Young YouTube channel, Gigi Young. She has a lot of interesting insights when it comes to a lot of different spiritual topics. Arcanum's Dark Light, so ARCANUMS, Dark Light, one word there. Arcanum's Dark Light, she has very good, more left-hand path-oriented videos. She goes into some of the darker aspects of spirituality. Great channel to learn from. I've only watched a handful of videos, but definitely have recommended her in the past. New Life Tools. He's a pretty big YouTube channel at this point, around 85,000 subscribers or so. Spelled N-U and then L-Y-F-E Tools. So New Life Tools. He has a broad spectrum of topics that he covers, and he's just a really fun guy to sit and listen to. He's really down to earth, really calm, really relaxed. So you might really dig his stuff. Go and check him out. A YouTube channel called Fiat Lux. Fiatlux. They have some really good older videos of Mark Passio talking about Freemasonry, and then of course Mark Passio's content in general. If you haven't checked out his material, he just breaks down a lot of spiritual topics really well and breaks them down in easy to understand, you know, ways that are very practical. So definitely recommend him. A channel called Forthcoming of the Void Star has some really interesting, like more left-hand path oriented philosophies that you can study from. I learned a lot from that channel. POTB, he mostly is like Golden Dawn oriented ceremonial magic. His channel's really cool. He started around the same time I did, I think, so our channels have kind of grown together, but make sure you go and check out him. Just the letters POTB and he should come right up. Zarita Marks is a good friend of mine, and she does like scrapbooking and stuff on her YouTube page. Zarita Marx. Illusion of the Abyss, and of being spelled O-V. He does some really cool videos on magic and different esoteric topics, so make sure you go and check him out as well. Esoteric Freemasonry Unveiled was one of the first YouTube channels that kind of inspired me to actually start my channel and start talking about some of the more hermetic aspects of things and how it's connected with, you know, Freemasonry and other topics. So Esoteric Freemasonry Unveiled, definitely go and check him out. Mr. Mythos does some really good videos about different topics. Angels, he does a whole video on the angelic pantheon, all the different hierarchies, etc. He does a really good video on the inner earth conspiracies. He covers a lot of different things, but Mr. Mythos, he's a pretty big channel, so go and check him out. The Legends of History, and both of these channels, the Legends of History and Mythology and Fiction Explained, are very good lore videos. They have a lot of lore concerning, you know, archangels, different biblical stories, just a wide range of mythologies. Like, they're really good for that sort of thing. And I've pulled a lot of my notes and things of that nature that I used in earlier videos, like my angel videos. A lot of that information came from those two YouTube channels. So the Legends of History and Mythology and Fiction Explained. Mythology and Fiction Explained has a really good video of Dante. It covers all three parts of the Divine Comedy. Dante's Inferno, Purgatorio, and Paradiso. So I highly recommend that video. Giving Voice to the Wisdom of the Ages, a great channel of audiobooks of different spiritual books. They used to have the raw material on there, the Law of One. I don't know that it's on that channel anymore, but the guy who did the voice for those audiobooks, he passed away, unfortunately, not that long ago. And he did the I Am Presence books as well. So I definitely recommend checking out the audiobooks of that. The guy from Giving Voice to the Wisdom of the Ages. Behemoth X is a a really professional YouTube channel about more left-hand path oriented stuff. So he has some really interesting insights. You know, he's a serious practitioner, so he's a good channel to go and check out. Falcone, or Falcone, Falcone. He's actually one of my patrons, and he makes music, so make sure you go and check him out. A very good YouTube channel. And then Cameron Wilder too, Wilder. He has a really good spiritual channel as well. He delves more into the left-hand path oriented philosophies and things of that nature. So yeah, I think that pretty much covers most of the esoteric YouTube channels that I've kind of followed for a while and that I've gained a lot of value from, and that have added to, you know, helped add to my understanding of different topics and the spiritual component of things. So with this video, that's pretty much all I wanted to accomplish in this video. Is I just wanted to make you all aware of these different channels so you have more resources to learn from, and then that way you can build your own arcana of knowledge. And you know, everything's connected anyway, so it's just the information getting to where it needs to go. So let's just be the conduits of learning and be that light of illumination for ourselves and for the world. So alrighty, everyone. If you found value in this video, you know, obviously, as always, please subscribe, give the video a like, and ring the notification bell if you want to be notified of new videos. All right, everyone, peace, and until next time.